I just watched an ad about home loans, and it just occurred to me that it makes a really good analogy for how to approach care during your pregnancy. And in the ad, the guy said, I think I've got some really good options for you. And it made me go back to a time when I've spoke to a financial advisor, and everything that they say, they tell you, I cannot tell you what to choose, because they legally cannot tell you the decision to make, because then they become liable for any, if it turns to shit, or if they say, oh, you should invest in this share, it's going to go bonkers, and then nothing happens, then technically it's their fault. And the same goes for midwives and obstetricians. There should be the way it should be viewed is that they are there to be somewhat of an advisor, but at the end of the day, they present you with your options. Sometimes you have to ask a few more questions to make sure you've received a more varied and comprehensive list of your options, and to know all of your options, including doing nothing. They actually should not be the ones, and they're legally not meant to be the ones to lead you to a decision. And it's more important than decisions about money, in my mind. So it's more important to view them as you would view financial advisors, who will all tell you the minute you sit down with them is that they cannot make the decision for you, and they shouldn't. And the same is when you're talking to obstetricians and midwives. It's not their job to make the decision for you or tell you this is what you should do, or this is what I'm allowing you to do. Could you imagine if you went to a financial advisor and they said, you're not allowed to invest in this fund, or you're not allowed to buy that house? Actually, it's my fucking money. It's your fucking body. It's your fucking baby. So when you're sitting down with an obstetrician, you are in the fucking power position. When you're sitting down with a midwife, you still need to know that sometimes you need to ask, what are my options? Is there an alternative? I need to think about this. I'd like to contact my doula before I make a decision. What will be the impact on this? What will this change the way that I'm cared for? There are so many things to ask, and quite often the first discussion you have, you may not be given all the options that you have. So really important to view that. And I think that was such an epiphany for me, because it made me realise, that's exactly how everyone should be approached, with the proviso that you are the decision maker. So if you'd like some more information about this, if you're stuck with decisions, I offer virtual services. I will be available as a postpartum doula in the Great Southern, in Mount Barker, and Albany, Denmark areas. I'm available there now, but I'm available virtually, and I do what's called like a birth mentoring chat that we can do over Zoom. It's an hour. You can book me for an hour, and we can talk about the things you've been offered. And again, I'm not here to make decisions for you. I'm here to help you find clarity and for you to be able to make that decision, and the decision that feels right for you and your family. So if you need a bit of help with that, feel free to contact me, and I will definitely help you wade through it.